Hi, it's me, Mindy Wyndham, childhood star of Just Say No. I'm sure you remember the fond days of me running in as a toddler. I would run in on the set, and at the end I would say, well, that's what drugs does. Because it was funny, because as a child, I didn't know what drugs did. And then they gave me some on set. And while I was acting, it helped. It helped a lot. It helped a lot. When I stopped acting, though, it was very hard because my manager couldn't get me any work after that. I couldn't get any work. I could only get work as a child star. Anyway, I have to, oh Lord. Okay, thank you. So I wanted to talk about, today we're going to do makeup. Yeah. And then also, I wanted to talk about this television show that I watched on Sunday about a struggling young couple named Harry and Meghan. And, I applaud them for picking themselves up by their bootstraps. I mean, they were on welfare. They're on welfare. The whole family is on welfare. But these two young entrepreneurs, they had a dream and they didn't care what it cost. No, little orange. Yeah, the brush stinks, which is always nice. But back to Harry and Meghan. So they're a delightful young couple who decided against, being on the public dole, as it were. The public, they decided that they wanted to make it or break it in the world for themselves without all the hoop-de-da and the hoop-de-doo musical review and the Queen, who actually, I think she is actually a welfare queen. I think that is who they are talking about. That's the welfare queen of the 80s. She lived in England and she cashed a lot of checks that, said belonged to her, but they really didn't. And you know what she did? You know what she did with those checks? She bought food. Fancy food. Food that poor people aren't supposed to eat. Well, anyway, all I can say about the welfare queen over there in England is that she can buy all the lobster she wants. It doesn't make her fancy. Really? Oh, let me go with the lip color. Hold on, excuse me. Oh! But I was so upset to hear the way their family talked to them. They're barely out of their 30s. They have problems, real ones, like me and like you. It's so awful what's happened to them. It frightens me. It truly does frighten me. Tell me if you like this wig. Do you like this wig? I like it because it matches my green eye. Anyway, all I say is applaud Harry and Meghan for getting off welfare and moving in next to Oprah. Now they're just poor people like the rest of us. But I don't understand. I mean, so, okay, all right, so what I don't understand, so they're on welfare because the government gives them money. Oh, hold on a moment. I have to find my lip color. That's what drugs does. Wait, where is my lip color? I just saw it. I just saw it with my good eye, actually. Where is that darn lip color? Oh, we're going to put a little bit of this on today. So Oprah was asking them questions. They were very personal and awful. And I understand. Because when you're forced to go on welfare, it can be very upsetting to the point where you might be a little apt to throw yourself off a bridge. And I certainly don't want to make fun of her for that, because God knows I've had my own problems. One time, I tried to throw myself off a bridge. And it was a covered bridge. It was a covered bridge in Vermont. And I couldn't get all the way over to the side because the windows on the bridge were too small. Luckily, I was saved by a passerby, a tramp, as you will, a hobo. We shed a can of beans after that. Can you imagine? I was saved by a hobo. Anyway, back to poor Meghan and Alex, I want to say. Alex, I just want to say, join the rest of us in praying for them and their homeless situation, because it's really quite awful. It's not easy to come off welfare like that. I would know because after rehab, after a small stint in rehab for some herbal medications I was addicted to, which I prefer not to talk about, but I will. I was addicted to primrose oil. That was one of the things for night sweats. And I also dabbled a lot in the saw palmetto, which I understand is for the prostate. Good for the prostate. Yeah, anyway, I got a little strung out on that. And, and after I came out of rehab with that, oh, Jesus. Well, I would say after I came out of rehab with that, then I was in bad shape. My manager wasn't getting me any business at all. None. And I myself had to go on welfare for a short period of time. So I know exactly what Prince Harry and Princess Meghan Markle and little Archie Markle and the new baby Miracle Markle are going through. I just want to put a little green, just to match the other eye, so that both my eyes are a beautiful green. I don't want you to mistake this green for jealousy. I want you to think of this green more like, welcome spring, welcome spring. I've got a drink in this McDonald's cup. Anyway, till next time, it's me, Mindy Wyndham.